What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a little minute. Took a little vacation last week, but we're right back to work this week, back on track, because the focus is doing a national show at the end of the year in December, trying to get that pro card. So today I'm going to take you guys through my leg session, what I'm doing to grow the legs. So that's everything: quads, glutes, hamstrings, and even a calf. We'll kind of break down the workout, start with some compounds, move into a couple isolations, then finish off with some high reps on the calves. But before we get to the gym, I gotta get another meal in because I've only eaten one this morning. So number 2 is gonna be some ground turkey, a little bit of rice, no vegetables because I don't want to bloat before I train. Give myself about a half hour to digest, then we'll hit the pre and get on our way to the gym, get a good session going. So right here, this is a revolutionary exercise known as the squat. Jokes aside, honestly, this is probably one of my favorite compound movements for the legs. So I'm gonna start with this. Do a good heavy 4 sets, about 10 to 12 reps. I'm still working up in weight, so I'm out of breath because I did about 5 minutes of jump roping, just to get everything loose, man, get my entire body warmed up and get my legs loose. But I'm still starting. You saw me start with the barbell just to make sure I feel comfortable in that motion that I'll be doing. Worked up, just didn't really count the reps to be honest. Moved up to 135. Same thing, just 4 or 5 reps, feel comfortable. Put 225 on the bar, so I'm gonna do another 4 or 5 reps. Not counting the rest, just enough time to collect myself, hit it again, feel comfortable with the weight, and move up until hopefully we get to my working set, or not hopefully, but hopefully my working set should be somewhere up near 305, 315 for 10 to 12. Once we get to that, I'm gonna take about 3.5 minutes in between each set, really give my body time to recover, because it's tough for me. That's a hard weight where, towards the end of that set, 8-9 reps, I'm really struggling. But I want to still keep my core tight, still put a lot of tension on my quads, because I have the issue where as soon as I get tired, I'll kind of let my core relax just a little bit, even though I have the belt on. Then my glutes and lower back start taking over more of the movement, and I just don't want that. I want to stay tight, feel like my quads are engaged throughout the entirety of the movement. I feel a lot stronger and more stable that way too. Now here's the tough part. The ego inside of me wants to just go to 315 because 225 felt easy. But I don't know if my legs are ready for that quite yet. So instead, I'm gonna add a 35. What is that? 295. Still hit a clean 12, maybe 13 if I have a little bit more in me. And then if I feel comfortable, everything feels good, I'll go to 315 for the remaining sets. So as much as I want it right now, just gotta be smart, because it's about how I move the weight, not the way I move,
Are you ready?
Oh yeah. 315 is coming next.
Make some noise.
killer. I'm feeling good though. If you notice, for me, like for my height, I kind of got longer legs. So in order for a deadlift to feel good, I really have to make sure when I'm coming down, I'm not just bending over to get the bar down, but I'm really almost coming into a squat and getting low and using my legs for that balance of motion. But it feels good. Because if I don't, even on those squats, my lower back tends to get a little bit pumped. So if I'm not careful, on knees especially, my lower back will take over. And it'll start getting painful just because so much blood will be in there. Muscles will flare up, kind of tighten up. But that felt good. I'm not gonna put too much more weight on the bar. I might add a 10 to each side. Again, especially at this point after doing those squats, it's not about doing crazy numbers on here. It's about feeling it the right way. And for me, I really want to feel these in my hamstrings. Back to another compound. And again, this is mostly quad focus, especially because I just hit the big extensions. So my quads are already pretty activated, which is nice because I feel them more. When I feel them, I can connect with them better. And my glutes aren't taking over this movement, so I'm happy. Although it makes it a little bit more difficult. Probably put on 2 more plates and then start the working set. I believe at 10 to 12 reps. Nope. 12 to 15 reps, so a little bit higher rep here, which is nice because my central nervous system is done after those first 2 compounds. But hey, just gotta keep pushing and drinking water, especially drinking water. Almost there, so 2-minute timer. So taking a 2-minute rest over here, just isolating the hamstring here, getting a good stretch, controlling it, not just on the way up with a good squeeze, but also on the way down, keeping good tension. And here to help get a better contraction out of my hamstring, when I'm laying on here, on this bench, I'm grabbing there's little handles down here, but I'm really grabbing them, not so much that I don't slide, but so I can get some leverage and push my pelvis into that pad. So it allows me to contract my hamstring a little bit better. It makes it more difficult, but it's worth it. I got 2 more sets on there, and then we're gonna knock out some calves at the end, some city calf raises. Stretch just a little bit, and get some food in, because I'm getting lightheaded. If you can't tell, I don't know how much Ken's got my face in this workout, but I've been hurting. I've been hurting.
Are you ready?
Nice and controlled, same vibe, coming down nice and slow, flexing, not just on the way up, but keeping the calf essentially flexed going down, getting a pretty good stretch at the bottom, having a flex, holding it for a second there at the bottom to kind of get that stretch on there, and then coming up nice and smooth. 4 sets of 15, and then we are done. I am done. life, you know what I'm saying? Okay, let's see what we need. Everything's in here. So we're gonna make a little post-workout protein shake. I'm gonna throw a sweet potato in the microwave because I don't have a whole lot of time. But what we need is a little protein. So I'm gonna go with Isopep, do 2 scoops of this. EHP does have creatine, but in the last couple weeks, I guess a lot of you guys have been buying the creatine. They're actually out till July 12th. If you try to go on the website, it's not gonna be available. So I just got this little off-brand creatine to get me through because all you guys are buying it, which is good. So I think that's the most worthwhile supplement to get in terms of getting the most out of your money for the effect it has, because you can get protein in through the rest of your diet. For me, it helps to have a shake a day because you're eating 6 meals, chicken, turkey, fish, even fish, all that fills me up. So it's nice to get something that I can drink, and it also just takes less time to prepare. So for this, we're gonna do a banana. Since the protein's vanilla, I'm gonna add a little bit of peanut butter, and I think that's gonna be pretty good flavor combo. The other day I tried frozen pineapple, frozen mango, vanilla. It looked great. I don't know if you guys follow my Instagram or not, but those of you who do might have seen it. It looked so good. It did not taste that good. I gave some to my girl. She had like 2 sips and just poured it out. But you know, you need that honesty in your life. You know what I'm saying? So we're working on it. But this one's much better. I wish you would have tried this one. Anyway, this is my 3rd meal of the day. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna eat this one with a sweet potato, and I'm gonna cook in a minute. And that's it. That's all I got for you guys in this one. Thank you for watching. Hopefully in the next videos, I'm really trying to do 1 a week. It's a little bit slower right now because I'm on the bulk, so things aren't as exciting. It's just consistency and getting the meals in. A lot of long training sessions. I'm training 5 days a week with 2 rest days. A little bit of cardio every other day in the morning and some stretching. Still out of breath from that leg session, to be honest. But that was a good one today. Hopefully there's some tips you guys can take away for your own training. Updates for the merchandise will hopefully come in the next couple of episodes here. I'm working with a new graphic artist, so the designs are really sick. Still finalizing them and then waiting to submit the order confirmation. The next 2 things I want to drop are going to be hoodies and then t-shirts again, but a little bit different design for the t-shirts, a little bit more geared towards the summer. So if you guys got the other merchandise, you notice it's a little bit thicker, which is good for, you know, coming in the gym, warming up and everything. But I want to do something a little bit more thin, a little better for some 90-degree weather like today. And yeah, man, appreciate your patience on everything. Yeah, it's kind of just the day-to-day grind right now. But what do I know? I'm just working.